Dear students, hi and welcome to the class number 3 for the Science and Technology students, first year. So this class is named What We Have Forgotten from the Nature. So I will share the screen and start the class. So what we have forgotten. What does it mean? ماذا تناسينا من الطبيعة? What we have learned and forgotten from nature, من الطبيعة. The objective from this lesson is to learn how to discuss and exchange ideas, and also to learn and to practice and improve students' listening and writing and speaking skills. Introduction. Natural scientist Janine Benayoun tells us about what we've forgotten about the natural world or the natural world. العالمة جانين بنايوس تقول لنا في هذا الدرس واش احنا نسينا من الطبيعة، واش علمتنا الطبيعة وحنا نسينا أو تناسينا من العالم الطبيعي. Okay, from the natural world. The topics are in the environment and nature. The topics are environment and nature, البيئة والطبيعة. The tasks. So, as usual, we start by doing the preparation task. After that, we will watch a video and do some exercises together. The preparation task or the exercise of preparation, we will match the definitions from A to H within the vocabulary from 1 to 8. نربط التعاريف من A حتى الأش إلى بالكلمات المرادفة للتعريف من 1 إلى 8. Number 1, competent. Competent معناتها ماهر. Okay. Number 2, coordination. Coordination يعني la coordination هي الربط أو التواصل أو العمل بالمشاركة بالتشارك. Number 3, genius يعني un génie يعني خارق للعادة يعني جد ذكي. gracefully هي زعما ب we will see that after. Gracefully we will see that. I will give you the exact definition. A myth, an organism, to occur to somebody, top down. Let's go to the online exercise. Okay, the preparation task, and try to answer to this exercise together. So, what is able to do something well? زعما قادر على أن يفعل أو يعمل شيئا بشكل رائع اللي هو a competence يعني ماهر، شخص ماهر. The organization of things so that they work well together. تنظيم الأشياء أو تنظيم المهام فيستطيعون إنجاز العمل بالتشارك مع بعض اللي هي coordination. Great natural ability or skill يعني great natural ability or skill عنده شخص عنده مهارة طبيعية أو قدرة عالية نقولوا a genius. In a pleasant and relaxed way في على شكل هادئ pleasant وجميل. In a pleasant and relaxed way يعني في حالة هدوء وسكينة. Gracefully هذه هي التعريف. An idea many people believe but which is not true يعني فكرة كثير من الناس يعتقدونها ولكنها ليست حقيقية، اللي هي a myth, un mythe en français. A plant, animal or any other living thing، يعني نبات، حيوان أو أي شيء حي آخر، اللي هي an organism. To come into somebody's mind، يعني تجي في ذهن شخص ما، تأتي في ذهن شخص ما. And the other question, the final one, imposed by an authority. Imposed by an authority، يعني سلطة ما تفرضها عليك. نقولوا top down. To come into somebody's mind, to occur to somebody. Let's check our answers. 3, 2, 1. Yes, 100% correct. Okay. So able to do something is someone competent. You have to be competent to do something very well. The organization of things so that they work well together. Coordination. We have to work by coordination to be able to do well the things. Great natural ability or skill. Great natural ability or skill is a genius. Un génie. In a pleasant and relaxed way, gracefully. An idea many people believe, but which is not true. Kima is a myth. For example, الآلهة اليونانية. الآلهة اليونانية إله البحر، إله النار، إله the god of war, the god of fire, the god of beauty. هادو كلهم آلهة. الإغريق واليونان يعتقدون بأنهم لكنها غير صحيحة. Okay, but it's not true. It's named a myth ولا a legend، يعني a legend. A plant, animal or any other living thing، أي شيء، أي كائن حي يعيطوا له an organism. To come into somebody's mind، يعني يجي في بالي. To occur to somebody، to occur to someone. Imposed by an authority is top down. C'est l'hiérarchie. Now, let's watch the video. After that, come back to the class and continue the other exercises. So let's watch the video, which is titled What We Can Learn from Nature. ماذا نستطيع أن نتعلم من الطبيعة. This video was made by Janine Benayos. هي عالمة وعندها عدة كتب. She has many books. She published many books about nature, biochemistry. She's a scientist and academics. And let's remember what we had forgotten from nature. Let's go back to the source. Okay.
If I could reveal anything that is hidden from us, it would be to reveal something that we've forgotten, that we used to know as well as we knew our own names. And that is that we live in a competent universe, that we are part of a brilliant planet, and that we are surrounded by genius. Imagine designing spring. Imagine the timing, the coordination, all without top-down laws or policies. This happens every year. There's lots of showing off. There's lots of love in the air. There's lots of grand openings. And the organisms, I promise you, have all of their priorities in order. I have this neighbor, he came up to me and there was a wasp's nest that I had let grow in my yard. And he asked me how I had made the house for those wasps, because he had never seen one this big. And I told him the wasps actually made that. But it occurred to me, how had he already believed the myth that if something was that well done, that we must have done it? How did he not know that we're not the first ones to build? We're not the first ones to process cellulose. We're not the first ones to make paper. We're not the first ones to try to optimize packing space or to waterproof, or to try to heat and cool a structure. We're not the first ones to build houses for our young. People are beginning to remember that other organisms, the rest of the natural world, are doing things very similar to what we need to do. But in fact, they're doing them in a way that have allowed them to live gracefully on this planet for billions of years.
So, from the video, we see that all inventions and advances that the men achieved from the very start of the universe until today are inspired from the nature. كل الاختراعات التي توصل إليها والتقدم العلمي توصل إليها الإنسان لحد الساعة مستوحاة من الطبيعة. We are not the first one who build homes and buildings. نحن الإنسان ليس الأول الذي بنى. الإنسان, the human is not, or the man is not the first one that made material or waterproof material. يعني ليس الإنسان هو أول من اخترع مواد عازلة للماء. The human or the man is not the first one that make like architectures, wonderful architectures, هندسات معمارية عالية. All those inventions, the walks اللي هو الشمع that we saw in the video from bees are inspired or are learned, are lessons learned from the nature. الطبيعة علمتنا أشياء عديدة ساعدتنا في حياتنا اليومية. So, Janine Benayoun, the researcher, هي العالمة, reveals the natural intelligence found in the patterns and designs of nature around us. في كتاب تاعها هي أظهرت كل الذكاء الطبيعي والعناصر المستوحاة في حياتنا من الطبيعة. We live in a competent, brilliant planet. نحن نعيش في كوكب خارق للعادة، جد ذكي. And are surrounded by genius with perfect timing and coordination. ونحن يعيشون معنا دي جيني، يعني مخلوقات خارقة للعادة كالنحل with perfect timing and coordination، يعملون بالتواصل مع بعض وبالمشاركة. all without top-down laws and policies، يعملون مع بعض بتناغم وب relaxed and with coordination بدون قوانين وبدون يعني ترتيب من السلطة العليا إلى السلطة السفلى، بدون أن نحس بهذا هذا التأثير. The organisms have all their priorities in order. هذه المخلوقات عندهم الأولويات تاعهم منظمة من أعلى أولوية إلى أدنى واحدة. Learning to not disrupt nature is essential to our own survival. We have to learn يجب علينا أن نتعلم to not disrupt nature is essential to our own survival. يجب أن نتعلم أن لا نقطع أو نفصل أو on dérange pas يعني لا نضايق أو لا نفصل أو لا نكسر تناغم الطبيعي من أجل تواجدنا نحن من أجل أن نضمن حياة لينا احنا. This beautiful story is a reminder that the rest of the natural world are doing things similar to what we do every day. هذه الحكاية تبين لنا أو تفكرنا أو تذكرنا بأن الكائنات الطبيعية تقوم كل يوم بنفس الأعمال التي يقوم بها الإنسان in order to survive من أجل الحفاظ على الحياة. Learning from nature could be the most important things we could do in our time. نتعلم من الطبيعة هي learning from nature could be the most important things يعني أهم شيء نستطيع أن نفعله هي أن نتعلم من الطبيعة أن ننظر حولنا we observe the nature what is happening what its function how is functioning how is working and we learn from them to help us in our own lives or in our daily lives يعني في حياتنا اليومية. So let's go to the exercises. Exercise number 1. Are the sentences true or false? هل هي صحيحة أو خاطئة? Let's go to the online version and do it together. Here on the online we can find the transcripts يعني نص الفيديو. All what Janine told us is here in this text. So go to the text and learn and read it. Listen to the video to learn more on the new words. Exercise number 1 or task number 1. Are the sentences true or false? Sentence number 1. According to the speaker, everyone used to know what she explains in the video. Everyone used to know what she explains in the video. الكل كانوا على بالهم أو يعرفوا باللي واش هي هضرت في الفيديو. I will say true. Number 2. The speaker describes spring as a chaotic competition between organisms. I will say false. Number 3. When she mentions spring, the speaker suggests that humans do not always have the right priorities. I would say yes, true. Number 4, the neighbor, though the speaker had built the wasp's nest, the neighbor thought the speaker had built the wasp's nest. Yes, he thought that she built the wasp's nest, but no. The wasp's nest were built by itself, by the bees. Number 5, the speaker compares different organisms' activities to human activities to show how similar they are. Yes. And the last one, the speaker seems to admire human achievements more than she admires nature. No. The speakers, I guess, she admires the nature achievements more than humans one. And let's see the correction answers. Yes, 100%. So to be able to answer to those questions, you have to rewatch the video. Okay, let's go to the exercise number 2. Complete the sentences. We have 6 words and we have 5 phrases we have to complete those sentences with these 6 words. So the of the natural world is doing things very similar what we humans need to do. I will say The rest of the natural world is doing things very similar to what we humans need to do. Number 2, we are or we're not the first ones to build houses. مش احنا الأوائل اللي بنينا المنازل. The birds, bears, animals, all the bees, yes, or bears, all they built houses from the very first existence. Number 3, he asked me, I had made the house. He asked me how I had made the house. It's to me that he didn't know this. It's occurred to me that he didn't know this. Number 5, if something was that well done, we must have done it. If something was that well done, we must have done it. Let's check the answers, and if there some answers are not true or correct, we will try again. Yes, 100% correct. So now we finish with the exercises. Let's go back to the discussion. We will discuss مناقشة. A question. What do you think of these ideas? كيف ترى هذه الأفكار? For example, like we said here, that learning from nature is the most important thing that we have to do in our daily life. We have to learn from the nature, we have to observe, we have to ask questions and go back to the history and see and look how our how people or humanity, how it was humanity before, how old men used to make fire, used to build houses, used to explore or use water. This is very, very important. How does bears how fish can swim in the sea, how birds can fly, and this is very, very important to learn from the nature, to protect the nature, and to be part of this nature, like, and live or in a harmony and the serenity and the harmony. So after that, in the class, you can find the answers of the preparation task, the task 1 and task 2. With this, we will end our class for today. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it, and take care, and I will see you again very soon in the next class of English for sciences and technology students in the first year. Thank you so much, and good evening.